She walks through crowded markets with no bodyguards, yet commands an entire province. She once served coffee at 30,000 feet. Now, she signs policies that shape millions of lives. Her name is whispered in boardrooms, debated in political circles, and prayed for in churches. But who is governor? Born in Cebu in 1966, Pam's story began far from privilege. Her father, Lito Baricuatro, was a disciplined police officer who once served in a high-profile security detail, while her mother, who has always chosen privacy, nurtured her with quiet strength. Pam grew up in a modest home where faith, integrity, and hard work mattered more than status or wealth, values that would one day shape her leadership. Before she ever held public office, Pam wore a different uniform, that of a Cathay Pacific flight attendant. Traveling the world opened her eyes to the possibilities of progress, but it was returning home that gave her purpose. She earned a degree in political science from the University of San Carlos, where her passion for governance began to take root. In 2015, Pam founded the Simply Share Foundation, a food bank initiative that brought nourishment and hope to thousands across the Visayas. It was here, in quiet acts of compassion and service, that her leadership began to shine, long before the cameras and long before politics. Then came 2025, a political earthquake no one saw coming. Running under PDP Laban, without the machinery of old political clans, Pam Baricuatro captured the hearts of ordinary Cebuanos with a campaign built on transparency, empathy, and integrity. In a stunning upset, she unseated longtime incumbent Gwendolyn Garcia by over 340,000 votes, becoming the 28th governor of Cebu, and a symbol of hope for a new generation. From her first day in office, Governor Pam made one thing clear: her government would not be about spectacle, but substance. She abolished extravagant provincial pageants and redirected those funds to healthcare, education, and poverty reduction. Her mantra became a movement: if the people feel cared for, progress will follow. Her leadership style blends grace with grit. She walks through markets without fanfare, visits hospitals unannounced, and speaks directly to the people through social media, not to boast, but to educate. Her calm, yet commanding presence has made her one of the most relatable and trusted leaders in the country today. Though her net worth remains undisclosed, those close to her say most of it was built before politics, through consulting work and sustainable ventures. Her lifestyle mirrors her values, elegant yet unpretentious, with no hidden estates or lavish mansions. She lives simply, grounded in family, faith, and service. In her personal life, Pam shares a strong partnership with Dr. Brian Tu, a globally recognized strategist and thought leader. Together, they lead a blended family anchored by Pam's daughter, Dr. Elise Nicole Nikki Catalan, whom Pam raised as a single mother until meeting Brian when Nikki was 16. Today, Nikki follows in her mother's footsteps of compassion, but through medicine. Behind the public figure is a woman guided by prayer and conviction. Those close to her say faith is her compass, the quiet force that steadies her in moments of pressure and uncertainty. Now, as her name begins to echo beyond Cebu's borders, many see Governor Pam Baricuatro as a rising national figure, a potential trailblazer for the country's future. Yet her focus remains local, determined to prove that honest, heart-led governance can transform lives, one community at a time. Pamela Baricuatro's journey is not just a story of political triumph, it's a story of faith, resilience, and the power of purpose. In a world often driven by privilege and pretense, she stands as living proof that true leadership begins not in power, but in service.